Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. On behalf of Markaz Sahaba, the voice of Ahlus Sunnah wal Jama'ah, we present to you lesson number 1369 of our daily Nasiha and advice. Today, with the grace and mercy of Almighty Allah Jalla wala, that we focus on the virtues of Salatul Asr. قال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم Mustafa Habibuna صلى الله عليه وسلم was explaining to the Sahaba. Jarir radiallahu ta'ala anhu states that Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam was looking at the moon, the full moon, Laylatul Badr, and then said, Innakum satarawna rabbakum, you will see Almighty Allah Jalla wala. Yea, in this world we see makhluk, the creation, but on the day of justice in Jannah we will see Almighty Allah. Kama tarawna hadha al-qamar, as you see this full moon, no one pushing, jostling anybody. La tudamuna fi ru'yatihi, no one has to push anyone. فَإِنِ اسْتَطَعْتُمْ, if you are able to, Allah تُغْلَبُوا, that you don't miss salat, that ala salatin qabla tulu'i shams, you don't miss fajr salat, wa qabla ghurubiha, and you don't miss asr salat, before sunrise, before sunset, fajr and asr faf'alu, then do so. ثم قرأ وسبح بحمد ربك قبل طلوع الشمس وقبل الغروب, that read and praise Almighty Allah before sunrise and before sunset, then you will see Almighty Allah. When we study the noble Quran, Almighty Allah states, حافظوا على الصلوات والصلاة الوسطى, that perform, guard your salat, all, especially the middle one, and that is Asr Salat. This hadith in Bukhari Sharif, if we are meticulous and particular regarding our Fajr and Asr Salat, then we will see Almighty Allah Jalla wa ala. That will be one of the greatest bounties a person can enjoy. لِلَّذِينَ أَحْسَنُوا الْحُسْنَى وَسِيَادَةً. That was ziyada, that bonus which Almighty Allah will give beside Jannat, Ru'yat Bari Ta'ala, that we see Almighty Allah Jalla wa ala. We beg and we say, Allahumma inna nas'aluka, O Almighty Allah Jalla wa ala, we beg of thee, ladhat an-nadar, that we have the pleasure, ladhat an-nadari ila wajhika al-kareem, of seeing thy honorable countenance. Ya Allah, we saw makhluk and creation, now we have shauq and desire to see you, Ya Allah. So therefore we need to be particular with our 5 daily salat, especially Fajr and Asr Salat. If a person misses Asr Salat, what is the punishment? What are the ramifications, consequences? Abdullah ibn Umar radiallahu anhuma mentions, Anna Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam qal, alladhi tafutuhu salatul asr, the person salatul asr he did not perform, ka'annama wutira ahluhu wa ma'luhu, it is as though as a person goes home, all his wealth and assets, his whole family, everybody has been destroyed, killed and martyred, all his wealth, assets stolen. How will that person feel? He'll be devastated, totally. He will never really recover. So imagine one Asr Salat we miss. But today we take all these things so lightly. Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam Sahaba state that they were, in the day when it was overcast, and then Buraidah radiallahu ta'ala anhu told them that what must they do? So he said that Bakkiru bi salatil asr, read Asr Salat quickly, meaning 1.5, 2 hours before Asr, before sunset. فَإِنَّ النَّبِيَّ صَلَّى اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِ وسلم قال, Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Man taraka salat al-asri faqad habita amaluhu, whosoever misses Asr Salat, all his actions are gone to waste, meaning that that his good actions also will then be disappear. May Almighty Allah protect us. Salat is called Salat, as-silatu bayn al-abdi wa rabbi. It is the link, nexus and connection between the slave, servant and Almighty Allah. And today 80-90% of this ummah are not reading 5 daily Salat. Even if we read Asr Salat, we read it 15 minutes, 20 minutes before sunset, makruh time. So remember, 1 hour, 1.5, 2 hours before sunset, we should be reading and performing our Asr Salat. Allah Ta'ala give us tawfiq. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillah.